Afternoon baseball now from the Juice Box, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Rodriguez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Dale Corley, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
First baseman, Dale Corley.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how we get things underway here in the Space City. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lee gloves it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I'm excited to watch Andre Ethier swing the bat. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Here's Eric Ibar now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, center fielder number 24, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 19.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Vargas, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summerskill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Angels strand 1. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Michael Lambert, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is low, ball one. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental. Push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
In there, 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Fouled off.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great? Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
No outs, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Full count, here it comes. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 3-2 one more time. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
Into the box, number 3. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He enters play here at 288, 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. The 1-2. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He hit over 330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
So here's Joe Mauer having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. The 1-2 home to Mauer. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here's Albert now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Into the box now, David Lee. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. He's set, and the pitch. There's a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Looking to minimize the damage here. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 0-2 pitch. On Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Second and third, 2 away. and he fouls this one off. The 1-2, and it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Two and two count. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Houston. Striding into the box, Raul Cedeno, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Rodriguez been having himself quite a year so far, toting a sub-3 ERA. He's undoubtedly been one of the league's best.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Ethier, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player. Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a swing and a miss as Ethier becomes a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Jake Marisnick, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. One 0 count. Here it is. Now it's 2-0. Montero at second with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there. That's a 4-pitch walk.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
So striding forward now, Ivan DeJesus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Mauer has a play. And the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Striding in for Houston, number 30. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2 swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Set to get his day started, Andy Ibanez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-2. Popped up. Montero waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Giancarlo
Stanton now. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first.
Just what you want to see out of your leadoff guy, too. Getting a chance to see what a pitcher has. 4 straight balls in his first at bat. We'll see if this guy brings one in the zone for him to hit here at his second AB.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. De Jesus has got it, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Dale Corley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit on the ground out to short. Lee fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, in still just the first month of the season, but he leads the AL in that department at this juncture. Here's Eric Ibar now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 24, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Fowler is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Two out, nobody on. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Vargas would be next. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Riding in once again, Gary Cox. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
And that is through into right field for a single. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Number 8, Michael Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Cox on at first, nobody out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard. Foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 2-2. Is a fastball that misses. Number 3 is on deck. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. And he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. Ready for another chance. Number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. So here's Joe Mauer. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's Albert now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And a fastball just a bit high. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 2 left for the Astros, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in to try it again. Marcus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious gas. And now for the Angels, Raul Cedeno. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andre Ethier.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, David Lee. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat.
The shortstop, David Lee.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Fouled off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Next up for the Astros, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the 1-0 bends into the zone for a strike.
1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Fouled away. One and two, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Lee gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hard hit at third. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Andy Ibanez. And he fouls this one off. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this, AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Skied into straightaway right. After it is Marisnik. And that retires the side. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Montero.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Marisnick reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. High hop, and he barehands it. Wow.
Now batting, second baseman, Ivan DeJesus.
Ready now for L.A., Ivan DeJesus. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Mauer moving to his left. And that retires the side. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Astros lead it 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Catches the inside corner for a strike. Stanton, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Standing in now, number 3. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Well hit to right, but foul. Lee leads off second with one gone in the inning. Oh, and this goes right past Montero all the way to the screen. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a blooper to the right side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Stepping in now, Joe Mauer. 0-1 the count. Still only one out in the inning. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Runners back. Ready on 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Mike Deans takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Mike Deans.
Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. One strike to Pujols. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
That's wide, 2-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cedeno is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels nothing. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Dale Corley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Here's Eric Ibar now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 24, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1 home. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another shot now. Number 30. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 30.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. And the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off of for ball number 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Another full count pitch on its way. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count still.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Andy Ibanez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 0-1. High pop-up. Ibar is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in once again, Vargas struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lee moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman, Raul Cedeno.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raul Cedeno. On its way is pitch number 75. And that misses ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ball and a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And he misses again. Ball 3. On deck, the left-handed hitting Andre Ethier. 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Ebro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
At the plate is Andre Ethier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-2 home. And Ethier swings and sends a high fly ball to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run for Andre Ethier. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats, but it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready once again, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. He'll try it again, 3-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels 2. Cole Perkins gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Cole Perkins.
Riding in once again, Gary
For the
Cox.
Astros, center fielder, Gary Cox.
First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Perkins, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Popped him up. Cedeno shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And now a pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Five-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And that one just missed outside. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Ready for another chance. Number 3. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Lee leads off first with 1 away. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Yeah, and they just don't want any part of Pujols here, and rightly so, as he'll trot on down to first on the intentional walk.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Next up for the Astros, David Lee. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Corley is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, number 30.
Digging in to try it again. Number 30, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping up now, Andy Ibanez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 9-2 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. 4 runs here in this half inning. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Rich Wood enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Rich Wood. Up next for the Astros, center fielder.
Into the box, Gary Cox. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. There's a strike. Wood has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing. 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Michael Lee would be next. The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, Michael Lee. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. Cox rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 12 and the Angels 2. And now for the Angels, Ivan DeJesus. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far. And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Dale Corley. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Standing in now, Eric Ibar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. DeJesus at second. Corley on at first with nobody out. Softly hit to the left side. One there. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, number 24, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Runners are at first and third, one away. Popped up. Mauer is there. 2 gone. So now the Angels cleanup batter. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there for strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Astros 12 and the Angels 2. Striding in for Houston, number 3. He'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Baseman, number 3.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The catcher, number 13.
Settling in now, Joe Mauer, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Joe Mauer, number 201 in his career, as this lead got even wider.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Albert.
Here's Albert now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
In now, David Lee, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. 3 runs already home here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Andy Ibanez is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Andy Ibanez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Boy, this is getting tough to watch. How about some strikes right here?
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second. The relay. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 68.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Lee. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is Marisnick, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, number 3.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Settling under it is Ethier, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. We've played 8 full. Houston leads this one 19-2. Boone Logan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Boone Logan.
Now at the plate, Raul Cedeno. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. Ready to take his hacks again, Andre Ethier, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The 1-0 home is laid off of down and in. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 2-0 on the way is a ball below the zone. Miguel Montero waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Ethier, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
The right fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Stanton on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Ivan DeJesus.
So stepping in, Ivan DeJesus. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. He's got it. And the Astros will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
19-4 this afternoon. Houston scored 19 times in this one. Luis Rodriguez earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours, 18 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.